Ah, yes. Yes, Warhammer weekends. So, I believe we were going into our palace from whence we left off. While the intro was playing, I was just looking at the rumor thing. There's a whole bunch of places that's also in there that we need to go to. There's so much stuff going on. You know what? How about this? Let's... Oh, we got 2 to go. All right. It's funny, Cassia has the highest fellowship rating, yet nobody likes her. Burst ranged area attacks. We'll do perception. Now. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, well, why not? Well, why not? Oh god, exsanguination. Yeah, they'll just do it. And then strength is going to be melee. Let me see you real quick. How heretical am I? Ooh, 6 out of 15. Jesus. I'm almost fully iconoclast, though. Cannot be raised above rank 2 adherent. Okay. I'm getting there. I can't get rid of this, huh? Duration permanent. Suspicious rash. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely, walking along with the heretics. Oops. I mean, my stuff isn't that bad. Like, look, Imperial Navy 5, Explorers 4. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I definitely am, like, getting deep down in that tree. Alright, you get ballistics. Inflict despair. You know what? That's a great thing right there. Blitz stratagem. Yeah, I mean, we're going to eventually get all these anyway. And then... No. Let's give him more intelligence. Alright, Cassia. Give her intelligence. Ooh. Heroicism. Huh. That's actually not bad at all. Okay. Oh boy. Target gains 35% increase hit chance. I only use warp spells with her, so... Reveal the light. Yeah, you know, more toughness and willpower. I'll take it. I don't really use... We'll give her better perception. Okay. You're lit. Ballistics. Oh boy. Continuous analysis. We'll do that as well on her, and then whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, let's go. And then where was... It's intelligence, that's burst ranged area of attacks. Yeah, I mean, she could use some intelligence, right? That sounded worse. Oh, God. Why not just get him, while bleeding? Jesus. I like how, like, this guy needs to bleed because he's a weird sadist. Warrior gains plus for every first attack made by every... I'll take damage reflection. Next single target attack. Negative 50% armor penetration penalty. Not... Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll give him weapon skill. Because I'm sure he needs more weapon skill. Abelard. There we go. Okay. Carouse. God, look at how much he has. Holy shoot. Oh God. Yeah, we'll give him Medicae. Alright, hold on a minute. Vivisection. Yeah, why not? I don't use them anyway, so... Alright, hold on. We're actually gonna do evasive maneuvers. Breakthrough. Great. God, he's so like... I'll give him a little coercion. How about that? Alright. now deal an additional 10%. Let's go. I want... This gives him a chance to dodge. Contempt. That's fine. Reckless abandon. I will give him Gift of Torment. And Strength. There you go, Barhador.
Why would a homunculus establish a lair in the middle of the forests of Quetzaltemer? I thought Drakari feared to be in real space.
Insanity, desperation, or the compulsion.
Okay, your lordship, 'tis an honor. Yeah, I don't think, Your lordship, you are here. Please, you must hear us out. The rogue trader is undoubtedly here to listen to the testimony of each and every one of us and to punish the traitors. We have known each other for many decades now, and we have had our fair share of disagreements, but do you really think my flesh and blood would trample upon the very definition of honor and loyalty? We have evidence implicating them, Abelard. I'm sure that his lordship will arrive to a fair losing. Alright, what's the charges? Here we go. This guy's got a list for us. Disruption of logistical lines, bribery of Adeptus Administratum officials, document forgery, organization of heretical insurrections. On top of that, evidently devastating economic impact that this has had on your protectorate with these criminal acts have impeded the delivery of the imperial tithe, which in turn has drawn the administratum's attention. Needless to say, the esteemed Adeptus Arbites cannot ignore this situation either, and before their representatives arrive at the palace, we are obligated to identify and punish those responsible. Clementia, your lordship, House Wasarian denies all charges laid against it. These last few months have indeed been trying for Dargonis, but we have done our best to remedy the situation. My family's every effort was focused on stabilizing the capital's logistics and economy, so much that we failed to notice the web of intrigue unfolding behind our backs. What happened to Dargonis? Let's find out. I have my Magnus cup today, my little Magnus the Red cup today, because he's a witchy weirdo, and so are all his sons. Bunch of powder puffs. When we caught wind of the rumors of your disappearance, we patiently awaited news of your return. But then Dargonis was struck by a series of terrible events. The first was the sabotage of logistics that hampered shipments. Then mass unrest spread across the entire planet, and the minor noble houses began squabbling among themselves. Now, I don't think you can pin this on her. These events have also been overshadowed by the, I'm ashamed to even say it aloud at your lordship, the rumors circulating among the higher houses. Some were calling for Theodora's true heir to be installed as head of your house. Conrad Voitvir. Not all of your subjects have forgotten his past efforts for the benefit of the trade protectorate. When the investigation was launched, the evidence led us to the Wasarians. Drivestem, you aren't accusing one of Dargonus's leading noble house of treason without airtight evidence, are you? Of course I have evidence, your lordship. The investigation has established that members of the Wasirian family, which is responsible for both Dargonus's fleet and its logistics, used their contacts and influence to forge a host of documents in order to undermine the planet's supply. Okay, allow me to introduce my son, Cornelius. Cornelius holds a prestigious position at the Administratum Palace, and it is thanks to him that we managed to identify and trace the entire chain of forged documents. The investigation led us to the perpetrators, who admitted to acting on the orders of a member of House Wasirian, as they were intent on spreading the idea. This young man is shrouded in a mist of gray and blue. Sickly shadows of fear are fluttering around him. Yeah, I think this guy is lying. And she's saying he's shrouded in mist of gray and blue with sickly shadows of fear fluttering around him. Something's up. As you wish, your lordship. I'm certain that all the charges, and I'd be grateful for your help in exposing them. Okay. I don't think they did it, to tell you the truth. Whoa. Okay. Do you think the accusations against the Wasirian family are true? I would not take such a response and rule on their guilt, your lordship. I do think accusations are worthy of consideration. Pardon my bluntness, but I will answer truthfully. It could be anyone. Greed, fear, and ideals can drive even the most loyal subjects to... Of course it can. Sourback. Macarius Sourback doesn't... Meh. Despite Sourback's suppress his revulsion. Oh. Certainly. Government possess the proof of their guilt. I don't like this guy. House Drivestem, wishing to expand their clout. House Gapract, who lost their influence after the Kiyavagama incident. House Sourback, whose patriarch is too direct in his communication with the rogue trader. Anyone could have reason. Okay. Alright, let's talk the Wasirians. Clementia, your lordship, accept my humble apologies. Okay, charges brought by the governor are severe, but I can assure you on this story we are not guilty of the crimes. Clementia, you were acting head of this family. You were supposed to take care of each and every family member, and now you're being accused of treason and collusion against the road creator, and the entire family is facing death. How could you let this happen? I'm afraid I cannot be of much help. Talk to the representative of other houses. Eavesdropped on the retinue. Perhaps you will hear something unusual. Okay. Governor Urband. Your lordship. I wish as soon as the logistical and economic problems gave rise to the initial rumor, we tried to find a person responsible for spreading the call for Voigtvir's return. The investigation showed that some of the documents inside the Adeptus Administratum were forgeries. We can thank my son Cornelius for such astute observations. Cornelius holds a prestigious position at the Administratum Palace, and it was he who discovered the errors leading. Then we found the perpetrator. Son shouldn't forgive him, your lordship. This is the first time he's had the honor of attracting. How did you manage to find the forged documents in the bureaucratic hell that is the Administratum? This ought to be good. This ought to be real good. When compiling reports on last cycle's supply chain, I noticed inaccuracies and discrepancies in the figures. With the help of the other clerks, I managed to find several other documents. Comprehensive data analysis has shown that the discrepancies were caused by intentional tampering with the data, thus leading to some logistical problems that were practically unsolvable. Father and I have managed to single out the Administratum clerks responsible for tampering with the data. Following a heated interrogation, they confessed that they were following the orders of someone from House Wasserian. Everything was supposed to look as though they were the ones suffering losses from the logistical and economic problems. I think with the right amount of money, you can open any door. All right, tell me about your job. I manage the documents and records related to the economy of Dargonis. You probably know how scrupulous the workers of the Adeptus Administratum are. I'm afraid that a more detailed explanation of my duties would mirror the administrative process of the Administratum. Too long and overly detailed. This is the first time I've spoken face-to-face with the rogue trader. I'm afraid of saying something wrong or forgetting something important. He is afraid, yes. There is enough fear in this runt to feed a small squad. Do you wish to tell the Lord Captain anything else? Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oops. It said to eavesdrop. Where are we eavesdropping at? And I can't talk to any of these? No.
None shall stand in my way.
Huh. Greetings, your lordship. Okay. Let's talk to I beseech you, speak with. Alright. Anyone really? Okay. Okay, but the other houses did not welcome the decision. The fleet is the primary remit of House Wasserian. It is our responsibility. Logistics and supply routes are another area of our responsibility. We have no direct influence on the inner workings of the Adeptus Administratum. The first large-scale deliveries were cancelled after quantities of food were miscalculated by clerks in the Administratum. Then we were faced with incorrect weather data and meager fuel budget. It was clear that the cause of all these problems was calculations performed in the Administratum in one way or another. But no matter how many times we asked, we could not ever obtain clarification on the matter. All right.
Follow my lead.
Anybody else? Just let's talk to Vincent or Vicent. What the hell is his name? Vicent? Greetings, your lordship. No.
A new challenge for me?
Can I sit in my throne? No. And I can't leave. Where is this? I'm telling you, why are they saying eavesdrop on people and not letting me, like, eavesdrop? Let me talk with Clementia again. No member is involved. Okay. Try talking to this guy again. Okay. Well, you know what? Oh yeah, I can't leave. Can I leave? Would you look at that? I can leave. Yep. Everyone's waiting. I humbly ask you speak with God. Okay. Let's go speak with Drivestream. What the hell is he? Where is he? I thought it was over here. This is Sarback. The hell are these people? So what if I talk, can I talk to Cornelius himself? No.
Victory awaits.
Alright, well, here's the deal. If you guys are not going to let me select that they're not guilty, I'm peacing out. You want to be like that? That's fine. You can be like that. Because I think you're lying. I don't think they're guilty at all. I got too much crap to do on other planets and in space to be dealing with this guy. Okay? There's an armor. Okay. Up, hold on. Una minute. I have to see what weapons I have, because I totally forgot that I got that, skill if I use 2 melee weapons. So. Let us see here. I've got a lovely axe. Power sword. Because why not have 2, right? Oh, yes. Give her agility. Alright, hold on. Give 1 stack. No, open the veins. There's more than contagious luck. Unforgiving. You know what? I use acrobatic artistry quite a bit. Elusive shadow. That's not bad at all. And then weapon skill, why not? Okay, the other ones I don't need to worry about. I don't use them. We don't use them. Alright, now that I have fancy 2 chain swords. Because I'm fancy. Unidentified beacon. Alright. What do we got? Homunculus prison. Ah! This time around, the scene has gotten no less than the last. Hundreds of those are... Okay. chemicals. I need more chemicals. Alright. I have what, 2 or 3 manufactorums? Or extractorums? Ah, here's Vibos. Okay. Here we go. Lord Captain, the Astropass Acquire has caught a glimpse of horrifying visions coming from Vivo. Something has breached the colony. Overrun by monsters. What are these creatures? Few have faced them and have survived to tell the tale. Their accounts, if you will, are jumbled of facts mixed with wild speculation. The threat is unknown. Establishing it is the top priority. Pasquale. Okay. Monstrous insects clad in metal carapaces. Hey, check us out. No, goodbye, Abelard. We want the crazy people in our team. Because we're just as crazy. Emperor be praised, he's not far from here. Alright, where is Solomor?
Searching is my observance.
Hold on, let's... Marzahai's just waltzing up. What happened to him? Glado? What happened here? A pathetic attempt on my life, the second one today. One of the jailers left the cells unlocked so the prisoners could do their dirty work. I was told you'd been discharged. I failed the mission, failed everyone. There were too many enemies, the situation was against us. No, I'm not making excuses. It was not my first mission to go awry, but I didn't have Glado with me. I was sloppy, unfocused. I ordered the retreat too late. Managed to drag one of the arbiters for the infirmity. The man died of his wounds. Bottom line, the objective was not accomplished. 10 arbiters were lost. Oof. I've judged myself and handed down the... All of us can... You have seen the true face of your kind's world, ugly, cruel, and deceitful. Even the way you broke was boring. Go on, then. Cormora devours millions like you every day. You will not get to savor your martyrdom for long. Let's see here. Iconoclast Votary. You were in paint. Let's go, Iconoclast. Vivos 5, sorry, Vivos 6, by Roman numerals, has become your twisted reflection. Others' torments is part of your own punishment. You've grown tired of violence, tired of carrying out. Yeah, let's do that. I'm too used to hating. Okay. Alright, we got him. Okay. Up. Hold, please. Thank you.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Drukhari attacks proportionally. It was better under the Xenos. Oof. That's rough.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay. We're good.
Follow my lead.
Nah, you can be pretty crazy getting on to brilliant. That's for sure. Okay. We're clearing some stuff up. This is good. We were getting bogged down by too much stuff. We got everything here, right? Jesus. Okay. Let's just do the safe stuff. Go to Dargonis. This is where Dargonis is, right? Yes. Let's come on over here. Quest. Go to Dargonis. That's pretty... I have to bring Solomor with me? Fine. Okay. Must be on the road trade directly. Oh, God. But for how much longer might we have to wait for the rogue trader? 10 turns, 30 thrice that. Rogue trader. The Adeptus Arbites request your immediate cooperation. The sacred tithe collected from the Coronis expanse is in danger. You're the only one who can negate this threat. All of the expanse is ablaze, Rogue Trader. This state of disorder jeopardizes a critical strategic location, the planet Lethus, a clandestine world provided by Theodora von Valencius for the purpose of storing the tithe collected from the worlds of the Coronis. At present, the planet over, so... Okay. If we lost contact with every single ship set through the Maw in recent years, the decision was made to... We're just once more secure. Alright. If I may provide certain details, as per regulations, prior to being sent to this temporary depot, all tithe shipments were first brought to Dargonis. These deliveries were made using barges crewed by servitors, with the only people on board with the privilege of autonomous behavior being key officers and arbitrator escort. In other words, the location of both the system and the planet was strictly classified. Special pact was made with the navigator house. Okay. This is the mainland defense. However, we are detecting increased activity near the storage world's location. Go to Lethus. Okay. What can you tell me? Fringe world of no value to the Imperium. These are my bodyguards, members of the Fangs of the Expanse. Okay. I will go there at once. I will have the coordinates and passwords transferred to you. Okay, let's go.
None shall stand in my way.
Let's go. I'm always down for fun. But we're getting rid of Solomore. What am I doing? Okay. The hell is this? Where's our next... How do I even get over here? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. God, I gotta come from all the way over here? I mean, I can just, like, take the slow route. Boop. Boop. I need to go... all the way over here, jeez. Oh, what's down here? Hold, please. Hold. Oh, well. Let's go see what trouble we can get in. Ah, Janice. This lovely planet. What else do we have here? It's crying out for aid. Just gonna list. Okay. Dude. You darn right. Alright, we won. Mm-hmm. That is how you fix a planet. So, at least Janice doesn't have anything crazy for me to look at. What do we got here? Anything good? Alright. Anyway. Okay, here's Foulstone down here. Oh, slander. Ew. Who dares to slander me? Tomorrow we're back with Warcraft 1. Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Doom 2. But I have a feeling we're going to be getting through Doom this week. So we will be getting into Lindiana Jones. There are rumors in the colony that the rogue trader has given into the arch-enemy's corruption. See? See? We're good. But we'll be getting into the expansion of Indiana Jones after Doom 2. And then, of course, we're back with Warhammer Weekends. Let's come over here, see what's in here. I was eyeing down that, oh, the Blood Angels skin from, Space Marine 2, but it's like you can only wear it with two of the classes. And it's like $7.99. It's like, oh, I would love to look like either Sanguinius or Dante, but we need the Mephiston armor, damn it. Alright, offering up prayers to the machine god, the augur operators turn their blessed optics towards the very epicenter. Alright. Signs of life under the planet's surface. Order Solomor to lead the reconnaissance. The squad landed near the suspicious cave. The entrance to the cave was blocked by a massive plastisteel door that had previously been pierced by a melt-a-charge and then shoddily patched up. Armed people with emaciated bodies. Oof. The enforcers reacted with lightning speed. Okay, well, the shuttle brought the prisoner aboard. All but one were disabled and contained the remains of some prominent people, judging by their clothes. The last cryovault was open and stood empty. Tech Priest sent at your command reported the machine spirits of all the cryovaults are healthy and obedient. Expecting the one living within the open sarcophagus, this machine spirit is in terrible condition and afflicted by great madness, muddying its algorithm. Target the prisoner. Under torture. We didn't need to torture. Cult of Saint Jerusalem. He and his brothers were tasked with guarding this strange cemetery. He equally could not hide that, alas, his last confession. Oof. Okay. That was messy. That was real messy. Okay. Oh, God. Sheesh. All right, why don't we do this? Let's come back over here. Okay, what are you? Oh, Nola Septim, Promethium refining. Santiel's pride is a Bend my mother over the golden throne. Whoa, sir! Emperor preserve us. Entire system's darker than inside a Grok's arse. The local star is not there. Stars do not vanish from the sky without a reason. The same villains may be at work here as in the Rykad system. Spare yourself the trouble of hoping that there's anyone left to save down on that doomed little planet. All the monkey were either taken to Cormora or disemboweled on the spot. However, the lackeys of the pathetic Archon who sent their cabal here... Who could it be, I wonder? Oh, I eagerly await the chance to meet them personally. I bet you do, you sick thing, you. Thank you for your comprehensive report, Ravor. Apologies, Lord Captain, as the esteemed Master Helmsman just started. The Augur crew is troubled by the anomalous absence of a star at the heart of the system. Forever damn. Alright, so, what we were going to do, it is time to save, because it is time for me to head on out. Again, tomorrow we're back with Warcraft 1, Monday, Tuesday, Doom 2, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I imagine we'll be finishing Doom 2 this week and heading into the Indiana Jones DLC. And then, of course, Warhammer weekends. Come on and enjoy the Warhammer, chat some lore, because I know a lot. Read a lot of the books. I know all sorts of fun stuff, so let's chatty chat. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Real quick about tomorrow's video, which is already up, Vault Breakers. That is the playtest game through. They extended the playtest. I say in the video it ended today. They extended it to the 9th. I have 3 invites. If you are interested in being invited, leave a comment on the video. I'll be checking it on and off, and, you know, I can at least maybe get you in for a day to check it out if you're down, if you like it, what you say. Or just go on Steam and check it out if you can't get in. So, I will see you all later. Subscribe to the channel. We're back with Warcraft tomorrow. Bye-bye.